Life's good. So good. So good. Yo. I woke up. Life's good. The sun's out. In my hood. Shine on you. You look good. Shine on you. You look good. I woke up like I should. The sun's out. In my hood. Shine on you. You look good. Shine on you. You look good. Yeah. My brother said you ain't doing it right if you do it and it don't bring you happiness. Then he told me you ain't worth what you got. If you got it, then you ain't giving half of it. He even said if you don't cash in yourself, they gon' leave you when you out of it. But I've been out of it before, so I already know when I'm up who gon' be down for it, yeah. And that's that real. The boy make big moves, so big I think he might die if he stand still. Like so big, me and Martin Luther turned the mountaintop into an anthill. One man's trash is another's bag, build an empire out of landfill.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ashley, and welcome to Our Perspective. As you can see, ain't no host, it's just me. I'm the producer of this show, but I'm filling in today because we always keep it rolling around here, man. I'm sending positive vibes to our host. Side, get better, man. I need you in this mug. It's just me. I feel awkward up here, but I'm holding it down for y'all. We got a great show for y'all coming, man. We got your boy, Darian Allen in the building, man. We got Miss Courtney Hampton coming in the building. And of course, we got me in the building, man. A whole lot of what? Black excellence, as y'all can see, man. We are Black excellence by the hoodie, as you can tell. As y'all can see, it's going to be a great show. I want to welcome you. Tune in, sit back, relax, kick your feet up, do whatever you got to do to get comfortable, man, because we're going to have a great show. And we're going to do it celebrating what? Black history, man. This is Our Perspective. Let's go. What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ashley, and we are back with Our Perspective, man. You're tuned in to one of the dopest shows in the city, man, and if you ain't know, now you know, man. Of course, like I told y'all before, I'm filling in for Sai, but we're going to hold it down, and before I say anything else, make sure y'all understand what this episode means to me personally. This is our Black History Month episode, man, and as y'all can see, I'm rocking that We Are Black Excellence hoodie, you feel me, personally by me. And I want to make sure that y'all know out there at home, we are Black excellence. And that's what I promote on this show. And without further ado, with that being said, man, I got the man of the hour in the building. He is a father, entrepreneur. He's an amazing man, and he's my brother, man. Y'all help me welcome Mr. Darian Allen to the show, man. What's up, bro?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Man, I'm good. I cannot complain, bro.
Yes.
I'm happy you're here. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm blessed and honored. Honestly, I was waiting for, like I told you, we was talking previously. I was saying I was waiting for the opportunity. And honestly, you know, everything happens on perfect timing.
Absolutely.
I can't say what's too early. I can't say what's too late.
Yeah.
Everything happens where it needs to happen. So I want to say I'm eternally grateful.
Absolutely.
And I'm appreciative for you giving me this opportunity.
No doubt, man. You know,
Yeah.
It's all love. And anytime I can do this right here and promote Black excellence and promote entrepreneurship and promote excellence, period, I'm going to do it. And I got the opportunity to do it with my brother, man. And I'm happy y'all are here. And he didn't just bring himself, man.
Nah.
He didn't just bring himself. He came with someone that I want him to introduce. I want him to introduce her to the people, man. Go ahead.
All right. My queen, the one who keeps me up when I'm down.
Talk about it.
The one who keeps me in check, honestly. The one who's not afraid to stand up to me and let me know, hey, yo, you're stepping out of line and get back in line. My beauty, my queen. I know it sounds redundant, but I can't emphasize that enough. This is Tatiana. This is my fiance. Yes.
Welcome,
And-
Tatiana. Welcome.
Yes,
For sure.
the other half of the clan. So yeah.
I'm happy to have you. Thank you for coming with him. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? The support is amazing, and it's always good to have the support behind you, man. Y'all take pointers, man.
Yes.
So look, with that being said, tell the people who Darian Allen is, man.
So who is Darian Allen?
Yeah.
All right. So let me tell you who I am. I am from Dallas, Texas. From Pleasant Grove, 6'5", y'all know where that is. A kid from the hood who made it out. Got a scholarship to go to UNM playing football. Shout out to the Lobos for giving me the opportunity.
Shout out to them Bows, man.
Exactly. Played. I enjoyed my career. Got my degree in psychology. You know, I'm a man who's a man of integrity. I believe in doing do what you say. I've always been raised. If you're in a cardboard box, at the end of the day, all you have is your word,
Yes, sir.
and stand on that. Um, I try to be as respectable as possible, man of integrity, responsibility, love and caring. And Darian is a man who tries to approach everything with love and light and respect and honor, because nowadays that is how do I say, it's lack thereof.
I hear that.
Yeah. So, and a man of faith, because I know where my help comes from too. So.
Come on now. Look, that's the most important, man, knowing where your help comes from. So
Yeah.
I want you to tell the people, tell my viewers, you know what I'm saying, about the investment. Man, what is the investment?
All right. So the investment, as you see, I got the gear on. This is the Valentine's collection.
Yes, sir.
This is the guys got her investment. The women has his investment. So the investment is the brand that encourages you to be the best version of yourself. Okay. The 4 core values is inspire, invest, innovate, ignite. The mantra is what inspires you to invest in yourself to make innovations in your life to ignite those around you. So we are a brand that encourages you to be the best version of yourself, genuinely. What other brand is doing that, I'll wait. Because I guarantee my brand, I'm the one that makes these things. No one else is making them. You ain't gonna find no sweatshop with Chinese kids making that, and I'm not holding back on any of that. I love to do what I do. I love inspiring people. I love to encourage people to be the best version of them. Because at the end of the day, it's all about loving you, and no one can love you like you love you.
Hello.
And how do you, if you're even in a relationship, how do you expect to love anyone whole if you're loving yourself partially? You can't do that. So instead of trying to do the impossible, let's make that impossible a reality. You can't. Let's love yourself whole so you can pour into someone else.
Talk about it.
So that's the investment. It's literally investing in yourself.
Man, I love that.
Yes.
Speaking of investing in yourself, I heard you became a life coach, man.
Yes.
What inspired you? What gave you the inspiration or the tools to say, I want to be a life coach. I want to help somebody else?
Well, to answer that question, we're going to have to go back to the investment.
Okay.
So the way the investment started, and this is going to go into why I became a life coach. So one, I got my degree in psychology. Okay. That with my life experience has happened. So the reason this happened, the reason the investment came about because I was in a toxic situation, and people try to interpret that in any type of way. So I'm just gonna clear it up. It was a relationship. Now we were both toxic in our own way, and I'm man enough to sit here and own up to that. Yeah, I was toxic in my own way because we get caught up on trying to love someone the way we want to, and not loving them the way they want to be loved. And I feel like that's where the disconnect is. And I'm gonna use what I was raised with my norms and bring it in and try to force that, and that's unfair to anyone because they wasn't raised with your background and they not you. So that segues into the investment because I was in a very dark place. I was suicidal, almost took myself out, and just in a very dark place. And I literally took the time to, no pun intended, but to invest in myself, going to therapy, loving on myself, surrounding myself with positive-minded people, which I want to encourage, even in the Black community. Let me tell you something. Mental health doesn't mean you're crazy. Mental health is not a taboo. We need to talk about it more, which led to me going to therapy. And my therapist said, hey, yo, you have all these ideas and this thing. Have you ever thought about being a life coach? So I said, I thought about it, but I haven't really took that first step. So I want to thank my therapist for that. So when I took that step and I became the life coach, went through the classes, got my courses, which my business is called Invest in Yourself Life Coaching. Once that happened, it just took off from there. That when just being a life coach, loving, seeing that transformation in people from where they started with that low self-esteem, depression, traumas, everything they're dealing with. And if we can, because I tell them all the time, I'm not doing the work. I can only I'm just a guide. Use me as a cheat code, and I put it in front of you. Now you're the one that has to do the work, and I'll be by your side every step of the way to do that. And there's nothing beautiful when seeing that change from within. A lot of people think change comes from external things. No, when you start doing things with an external motivation, you're cheating yourself. But if you do it from an internal way. When yours intrinsic, it's nothing like it because now you want to do it. It's different when you want to do it for your kids. That can only last so long. It's different when you want to do it for your parents because that can only last so long. But even if you're doing that out of spitefulness, which is the worst way to do it, that only lasts so long too. But once you really want to do it because you want to do it, it's beautiful.
Absolutely, man.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell me about this, man.
What's up?
I hear on this show what I like to do. I like to inspire the youth, the next generation. I want them to see us sitting in places like this, in stages like this, and say, if they can do it, I can too.
Right.
So with that being said, what would be some advice that you would give a young child coming up that says, I want to be an entrepreneur just like Darian Allen?
What would I tell them? Go for it. Period. Go for it. I just did a post today. Look, I've been doing this for 3 years, since 2018. About to be 4 years in October. Look at that. Been doing this for 3 years. I'm telling you right now, people gonna sleep on you. Period. And that's not your fault, because that's what people do. I mean, and if anything, it should motivate you, because those people who are sleeping on you, let them sleep, let them catch those Z's, because once your time come and they wake up, they're gonna be surprised to find you in a place where when you miss sleep on, you know? And the reason I emphasize that, because there was a time of doing this business, I had a lot of naysayers, man. A lot of people, are you sure? Why are you charging your shirts like that? Why are you doing this? Because at the end of the day, I gotta eat. And yes, I gotta eat, but it's deeper than that. So if you wanna be an entrepreneur, go for it. Just know this road is not easy. You will take your bumps, you will take your scars. But as long as you keep on getting up and you fall forward, not backwards, but you fall forwards, and don't take the L as a loss. Take the L as a lesson. Change your perspective on it, right? All right, I learned from this. Now what can I do to build on this? And go for it. That's my best advice. Go for it. Have faith in you. Get yourself a team. I'm learning that now. I got to have a team around me. I've never heard an entrepreneur who made it with no team. I've never heard anybody who made it through life with no team. And I don't mean to preach, but yeah, I mean, if I could. You know, Jesus just showed the fact that you had to have 12 people around you. You know, 12 people, he could have done everything by himself. But the fact that you have 12 people around you just to protect your sanity so you can move forward in life, and that speaks volumes. So go for it, have faith, take the L's as lessons, not losses, and let the people sleep on you, because you're going to get where you need to get to and have a team.
Man, look, y'all heard it here first, man. Y'all heard that, man. Some good knowledge he's spitting to y'all.
Yeah.
So take the time right now to tell the people, where can they find the investment?
So the investment is on Instagram. That's THE.1 NVESTMENT. You can go to my website, which is www.theinvestment.us. If you go to my Instagram, just know I do also have a podcast. It's called the Talk Podcast, which means take a little knowledge. If you're not having a conversation that's not uplifting you mentally, spiritually, physically, then what are you really doing? There's two things in this world you can't get back. That's your time and your breath, so don't waste it. We're on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. You're going to get well knowledge. I guarantee you, if you're going to my podcast, there are some things that are very, there's some subjective things, but there's very objective things. It's just facts, because I pride myself on sharing knowledge. Knowledge is only power if it's applied, period. So I just did an episode with some of my guys. It's called Breaking Generational Curses in the Afterlife. And it's basically setting yourself up. Now, how can we break that afterlife? Well, first you got to set yourself up for breaking up generational curses now in order to break things in the afterlife when you're gone. So, yeah, that's where you can find me, www.theinvestment.us. On Instagram, it's THE.1 NVESTMENT, the investment.
Y'all heard that, man? Get at my boy Darian Allen, man.
Yeah.
Look, with that being said, let's take it back to what this episode is all about, Black History Month.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes.
And we have come such a long way from where our ancestors have started, and I want to celebrate where we are today. So talk to me about, what is one of your favorite Black History moments?
I have so many. I'm a history buff. Oh man, one of my favorite Black History moments. There's so many. The one that came to memory. Well, I say this. My family kind of had something to do with Black history. Y'all, if y'all don't know this, look, do y'all history. Medgar Evers in Jackson, Mississippi. He was part of the NAACP. Um, Great man. Unfortunately, he was assassinated in front of his home. Actually, my aunties used to play with his kids.
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to throw that out there. Shout out to the 601 Jackson, Mississippi. But one of my favorite Black history moments, man. I can even say when the Black Panthers were even formed. That's a Black history moment. I could talk about the first Black U.S. Marshal, Reeves. I don't know why his first name escapes. Bass
Come on,
Reeves.
Bass Reeves, man.
Yeah. Me, who's also in law enforcement. Shocking. Yeah, but Bass Reeves, first Black U.S. Marshal, holds the record for the most fugitive arrested till this day. Till this day, man didn't know how to read. He didn't know how to write. But if you gave him a picture, that man found you. And that just shows that if you give us the opportunity, we'll make some out of it. So that's one of my favorite, he's one of my role models, one of my favorite guys, Bass Reeves, first Black U.S. Marshal. Y'all look that up, man. A lot of people don't know that. We have our hands in so much things, and a lot of people try to cover it up, and it's coming to light now. So, yeah.
I would have to say two of my favorites, I have to say. I can't just pick one.
Yeah.
To go back, I think that Rosa Parks
Yes.
making a statement on that bus and not giving up that seat is probably one of my favorite Black history moments, because it showed us, even though we're dealing with adversity, it's okay to still sit and stand at the same time, if that made sense. Make a point in whatever it is you do.
Yes.
Do it in excellence, do it with grace, but whatever you do, make sure that you're doing it with a message behind it, and that we are progressing and going forward in whatever we do. And that's one of the moments that I love so much, and that's what it taught me. No matter what it is, stay resilient, never give up, and hold your place no matter what they throw in your face. You feel me?
Facts.
So my second moment would probably be,
Yeah.
I have to say, hey, we made Black history doing this. If you haven't seen Netflix, The Harder They Fall, I happen to actually be a background extra for Netflix, The Harder They Fall.
Let them know.
And we made history, man. An all-Black cowboy movie, one of the first ones, man. You talking about Regina King, Idris Elba. I mean, and the cast was so crazy, man. And just to see how far we've come.
Yes.
And to be able to show where we were then. Black people were not always slaves. We were not always down and, shackled. Black people were running things. Black people had excellence back then. And that movie showed us that. That movie showed us what we are all about. And that's one of my favorite moments. That's why I'm so happy talking about it, because I was able to be a part of making history. Yes. So, yeah, that's my favorite moment too. So
Okay.
Now let's move back to you.
What's up?
What does Black excellence mean to you on this show? That's my favorite question.
What's
I
Black
ask
excellence?
everybody. Yeah.
I'm gonna show you what Black excellence. Hey, can you give me a hoodie behind you? I'm gonna show you what Black excellence is.
Yeah, let me know.
So part of the investment, we are a Black-owned business.
Okay.
You saw my Black excellence. We have a hoodie here for you.
Yes, sir. Love.
This is one of the designs. It's called Dripping Excellence.
Ooh,
right here, as you
y'all
see.
see that? That mug is clean.
With the kente cloth, of course.
Yes, sir. And show them the arm on that mug,
The arm,
too.
as you see right here. We have the investment. All my stuff has my handle on it. Not just that, if I made it, they will have my signature on it. So with that being said, if you look on the back.
Oh, he put it on the back for me. Yes, sir.
So on the back, if you look right here, I don't know if y'all know what shot we can get. But,
yes, sir. We see that clean.
All right,
yeah,
good.
man.
So this is the kente cloth version of the investment, because we pay homage and respect to those before us, because we are standing on the back of our ancestors. So I want to gift that to you.
Y'all see it. Y'all see it. I know y'all want one. Hold on, where my camera? Y'all see it? I know y'all want one, but you can't. You got to order one. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you do got to order one.
No,
but
but y'all definitely got to order one for
But
sure.
that one is a 1-in-1.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so that's
I got a exclusive joint too.
you got an exclusive.
Man, I appreciate the love, bro.
No
I
problem.
appreciate it.
So to tell about Black Excellence is it's a mindset. It's a victimless mindset. It's more of a do I want to say avenger? I don't want to say avenger. It's like perfect. It's a warrior, therapist mindset. What I mean by that is that you will fight for what you believe in. You know, no justice, no peace. You will fight for what you believe in, period. But you also have that softer side of approaching things with an open mind. We've always been in positions where we always have to fight, right? We've always been in positions where we always had to be soft with our approach. And Black excellence in itself, if you're hard working, not backing down, soft to speak, but firm when you speak. Mental is a mindset of like with integrity, respect, honor, family, love, faith, spirituality, physical, all those things that it encompasses is so much that what I'm saying now does not embody what Black excellence is, because we've been doing it for over 400 years. For over 400 years. Not you talking about making the super soaker, refrigerator, stoplight, shoe cleaner, women getting your hair done, all these things that toilets. We made toilets, and no one knows that. That's wild to me. That we do these things and we make these things. Black excellence been going is so deep and rich in our DNA. What I'm saying now doesn't encompasses what Black excellence is. I can just only give you a teardrop of what it is to me because I stand on it. I live in it. I am Black excellence. I am a Black man who made it out the hood, who got a degree. And not saying that you have to get a degree to be Black excellence. So I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you what it is from my personal view. Who's helping my people. I'm building my people up genuinely with a brand that wants them to love on them. Because in our Black community, we're always taught to sacrifice our happiness, sacrifice our peace for those around us. Now we're beginning to stand up and take our peace and our happiness and our love for ourselves back. And it feels good.
Yes, sir.
So I'm sorry I ran on a rant, but like it's so hard to describe it. But that's Black excellence to me. Just a snippet. I could probably write a dissertation on it.
Man.
But
and that's why I love to ask this question because, you know, I want to see where everybody's mind is.
Yes.
What does Black excellence really mean to you, and what does it look like, whether it's in your home, in your community, you know, friendships, what have you. You know, I want to make sure that we understand what it is, and we tell our viewers at home what it is so that they can see, feel, touch, get a grasp of just what that is. You know what I'm saying? And I want to ask you as well, what does Black excellence mean to you?
I would say I got my early idea of Black excellence. I was in NSBE growing up, so it's National Society of Black Engineers. I was president for several years, but I got to be in spaces full of educated Black people who were all doing things together, and just that energy was really impactful in my early childhood. So I would definitely say, like, I got to see the drive and the tenacity and just all of these beautiful characteristics that we embody and take with us.
See, little do you know, you actually have history on this show right now. So
okay, talk about it.
So one, there's two things going on right now. So the first Black family in New Mexico is her family.
Wow.
You want to talk about that a little bit?
Talk about education on the show right now. Come on with it. Something I didn't even know. Come on.
So basically the Boyers were the first Black family in New Mexico. They took off on foot basically and came and set up the first Black homestead, which was Blackdom. And so we actually got an opportunity to visit, so that was really cool. There's not too much there currently, but basically once they had water well issues in Blackdom, they
And we use
moved
that very loosely.
very loosely. That's the official
Right.
on it. But yeah, they moved to Vado, New Mexico, and so we actually visited there as well. And they still have the Early Childhood Learning Center and church are still standing and operational. So
That's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope history to give us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Of
sharing
course.
that. That is something I didn't even know. That's what's up.
And,
Yeah.
and with that also being said, you also have the first Black district attorney investigator. Oh yeah.
Wow.
So we just want y'all to know it doesn't matter what realm it is, you can become Black history.
Absolutely.
History can be made every day. Now the only thing is, the only way you can make history, you have to be a disruptor. You can't make history sitting on the sidelines. If you want to make history, every person that has made history, they have been disruptors. You look at it, Dr. King, Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Huey, Freeman, Madam C.J. Walker. There's even Oprah, but there's so much to do. If you want to make history, you have to be a disruptor. And when you're being a disruptor, you stand in that. You stand in that, and you stay still, and you stay sound. Because at the end of the day, a person who has nothing to stand on, to live for, it's dead. So with that being said, you can make history every day. As long as you do it in a positive manner for a good cause. Don't be a rebel without no cause now. Being out here. Be a rebel with a cause and stand on that. Stand on that.
Absolutely. And you mentioned Nesby.
Yes.
And that was here?
yes.
So I assume this was with I'm going to go back. So I assume that was with Miss Deborah Johns?
So I did work with Miss Deborah John's group when I was in like my early middle school. But there's actually a second chapter here. So I was with the Greater Albuquerque chapter, which is middle and high school.
Okay.
And so basically I was the president for like 5 years. So I got some really good leadership experience.
Yeah.
I've had some amazing traveling experiences. Been to Canada. We've been all over the place. So I got to do a lot of traveling in high school and had a lot of experiences that I know are unique and a lot of my peers didn't get. So
Awesome. And I said that to, just pay homage. And we're talking about Black history.
absolutely.
And
Her
being Black history. And I cannot let it go past without always honoring Deborah Johns, who was a big pillar in this community.
Yes.
As you can see, for young Black excellence.
Absolutely.
She made a difference in a whole lot of children's lives, families' lives. And I just want to say, rest in peace to Miss Deborah Johns. We will always honor you and your legacy and remember what you did for this community. And we thank you so much for your contribution.
Yeah.
Yes.
My mom was even in her programs as a child.
See,
so she's had generational impact in New Mexico.
Yeah, and I can never let a moment like that, anytime someone comes on the show or, just in passing talking about her legacy, I want to make sure that we always continue to, honor her and what she did for us as, a growing community. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
shout out to Deborah Johns, man. We love you always. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that has concluded this segment. I got Mr. Darian Allen with the investment. We appreciate you so much again, bro, for coming on the show. I appreciate you. Know what I'm saying? He came with goodies and stuff for me too. So I definitely appreciate that. Tell the people one more time where they can find the investment, man.
The investment, again, you can find it on the Instagram. It's THE.1 NVESTMENT. Why is it spelled like that? Because Instagram wouldn't let me have the I. So that's why. So people say, oh, it's the one investment. No, it's the investment. You can also go to my website. I encourage you to do this. That's www.theinvestment.us. If you subscribe right now, you'll get a discount or whatever the case may be. This line is about to drop in a few days. This is the Valentine's Day collection, the his and hers. I am her investment. She is his investment or my investment. And that's where it is. If I can just leave anything.
Yeah.
The reason for this is because at the end of the day, if you're in relationships, no matter what relationship you're in, just relationships in general. You're always investing something. Of course, money, but we're not talking about money. We're talking about sentimental things. We're talking about time. We're talking about energy. We're talking about breath. We're talking about those times when you're in your dark places and you got that person there who's there to lift you up.
Yeah,
You got those times when you're in your happy places. You got that person there to enhance that even more. So, yeah, if y'all want these, I got hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts. Let That's where you come. www.theinvestment.us. This is the brand that encourages you to be the best version of yourself genuinely. Any other brand that wants to do that or that claims to do that, please prove it to me.
Man, y'all heard it here first, man. My name is Ashley once again. I am the producer of this show, and we're going to be right back after these messages. You feel me? Let's go.
I was arrested on December 1st, 1955 for refusing to stand up on the orders of the bus driver after the white seats had been occupied in the front. And of course I was not in the front of the bus as many people have written and spoken that I got on the bus and took a front seat, but I did not. I took a seat that was just back of where the white people were sitting. And in fact, the last seat, and the man was next to the window, and I took an aisle seat, and there were two women across. And we went on undisturbed until about the second or third stop when some white people boarded the bus and left one man standing. And when the driver noticed him standing, he told us to stand up and let him have those seats. He referred to them as front seats. And when the other three people, after some hesitancy, stood up, he wanted to know if I was going to stand. I told him I was not, and he told me he would have me arrested. And I told him he may do that. And of course he did. He didn't move the bus any further than where we were, and went out of the bus. I stood in the door, and several people got off. Didn't any white people get off, but several of the black people got off. And shortly thereafter, the two policemen came on the bus, and one asked me if the driver had told me to stand, and I said yes. And he wanted to know why I didn't stand. I told him I didn't think I should have to stand up. And then I asked him, why did they push us around? And he said, and I quote him, "I don't know, but the law is the law and you are under arrest." And with that, I got off the bus under arrest. It was put in the paper that I had been arrested. And of course, there were people, Mr. E.D. Nixon, who was the legal redress chairman of the NAACP, the Montgomery branch of the NAACP. And he'd been made a number. As I look back on those days, it's just like a dream. And the only thing that bothered me was that we waited so long to make this protest and to let it be known wherever we go that all of us should be free and equal and have all opportunities that others should have.
Hi, my name is Teresa Carson. I'm the president and CEO of the African American Greater Albuquerque Chamber. Happy Black History Month, everyone in New Mexico. We are here today to highlight some of our Black-owned businesses here within Albuquerque. And so you will be hearing from many of those businesses, and we would love for you to support each and every one of those businesses, not only during Black History Month, but also throughout the year.
Hello, and welcome to Black Point Shooting Academy. My name is Adam Jacobs, and I'm the owner and primary firearms instructor of Black Point Shooting Academy. Here, we strive to provide safe and quality firearms instructions, whether here in the classroom or out on the range. We want the students to feel comfortable here in a small class setting and gain the confidence by improving their shooting and gun handling skills. I am a New Mexico Department of Public Safety and a USCCA certified firearms instructor, and we offer the initial New Mexico concealed carry class, the 2-year refresher, and the 4-year renewal class that satisfies the New Mexico Department of Public Safety's requirements for obtaining your New Mexico concealed carry license. Other classes offered are the Basic Firearms Safety course, which is a 2-hour classroom-only course which is geared for those who don't own a firearm but may be considering purchasing one. We have a Self-Defense Firearms Fundamentals course, which includes both classroom-only and range instructions, and is geared for those who may be new owners of firearms and they want to learn the basic shooting fundamentals. We have the Basic and Advanced Skills course, where we build upon the basic shooting fundamentals and add engaging multiple targets, shooting at various distances, and shooting on the move. There's also a gun maintenance and cleaning class, which is classroom only, and we get to take the guns apart and clean them to ensure we're keeping them in working order. We also offer gun rentals and private lessons for more specific firearms training. We are located in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, off of Unser Boulevard, and our website is www.blackpointshootingacademy.com, all one word, and you can call us at 505-750-8804. We would love for you to consider us here at Black Point Shooting Academy for your firearms training needs, because we have a motto here at Black Point Shooting Academy: we not only train to fight, but fight to survive.
My name is David Williams with Heritage Roofing, LLC. I'm the owner and operator of this full-service roofing business. We've been in business since 2015. I have a co-owner. His name is Ubaldo Morales. He's initially from Chiapas, Mexico, but he grew up here in Albuquerque, went to Albuquerque High School. I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee, and just moved from Birmingham, Alabama to New Mexico in 2018. So my background in roofing is actually I was a property claims adjuster or a homeowner's adjuster for Nationwide Insurance and Farmers Insurance, where I got my experience in roofing and full construction, interior and exterior homes. So I wanted to transition from the corporate world into owning my own business, which we've been in business, like I said, since 2015. We do all types of roofing. We do pitched roofs, we do metal roofs, we do flat roofs, we do wood shake shingles, we do commercial jobs, apartments. We also do interior work, painting and drywall, and we also do gutters, siding and stucco. So if you have anyone that needs any of these services, we're definitely the ones to help you out on those jobs. We also do free estimates. So our estimates are going to be detailed, and we use estimating software that's industry standard with all the other insurance companies. We also are with the Better Business Bureau. We have a 5-star rating. You can also go on there and look at our comments and our reviews. We are a statewide business as well, so we go all over New Mexico, anywhere you need us to go. We're in Las Cruces, we're in Raton, Taos, all those places that normal roofing companies don't go. So we are the only minority-owned Black business roofing company here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and as far as I know, New Mexico. So we are located at 3311 Carlisle Boulevard, Northeast. We're right at the corner of Candelaria and Carlisle. Reach us at 505-881-0091. My personal cell phone for Heritage Roofing is 505-489-4038. So we'd love to have your business. Thank you for your time. Heritage Roofing, LLC.
Hello, my name is Kelvin Davis, the owner of the Beautiful Dreams Event Studio, alongside my lovely wife, Amber Davis. Dreams Event Studio is about 2,300 square feet. We have 2 separate rooms. Each room is equipped with a television that can be used as a projector. You can plug in your HDMI cords from your laptop or from your mobile device and project it onto the screen. We have 2 wireless microphones if you would like to do karaoke or any of that at your event. We also have a kitchenette. About 120 people can be accommodated seated, and there also can be about 200 standing. We have been here since October. We cater to birthday parties, wedding receptions, weddings, gender reveals, pretty much any event that you can think of, we can host. We give you 6-hour blocks. We also have audio equipped throughout the suite, so you don't have to necessarily have a DJ. You can actually plug in your phone, or you can just connect to the Bluetooth and it'll play throughout the entire suite. We also let you bring in your own food. You don't have to use our caterers. You can use your mom's cooking, your grandmother's cooking, and bring it in, no extra charge. You can call us at any time and we're open to accommodate you. So we really don't have any off time. As long as you give us a call, we can accommodate. We are located at 9577 Osuna Boulevard Northeast. The phone number is 505-908-7900. If you would like more information, please contact us. I am also the proud owner of Dreams Barbershop that's been open since 2013, so 8 years. It is located at 7114 Manal Boulevard Northeast, right across from the Sheraton Hotel, next door to the Chipotle on the corner of Louisiana and Manal. The phone number is 505-358-3349. I look forward to seeing you.
Proud Trails Barbecue House is an institution in New Mexico and has been for almost 60 years right now. And, we are proud of being able to have accomplished that as an African American business. And I think Proud Trails Barbecue is a family legacy. It's in the lineage of our family. But for the most part, you know, our moving here to Albuquerque put us in the lineage of barbecue in New Mexico. And there were a significant number of African American businesses that came before us that did really good. They were true to the nature of barbecue. We're talking Brenda's Barbecue. We're talking about Johnson's Rib Hut. A number of black businesses, 5 or 6, that serve this same cuisine. So we come here to do the cuisine justice and to do ourselves a step up in society. Well, I think one of the things that distinguished us in the lineage of the African American black barbecue in New Mexico was, you know, coming from Texas, number one, with a barbecue sauce that originated in Louisiana. We had an original barbecue sauce and an original process by which we cooked. And that's probably what made us unique. And I think there's a work ethic that comes along with barbecue that we had that you can't escape. You've got to work to put out good barbecue. We had pit barbecue, meaning it's cooked in a pit. And that's a term that is no longer popular, but pit barbecue is different than what is being cooked today. To the legacy of barbecue in Albuquerque, I think our involvement in the community was also very significant. My folks were you know, with a lot of kids, we were big players in the church community, and we were all had a lot of athletes. Gave us a lot of popularity while we were trying to grow. And if I could say we've done anything well, it's probably been our ability to maintain a consistent taste with a consistent attitude and a consistent product. But when the social change in this state, in this country happened, Proud Trails was in place. We benefited from the broadening of the social spectrum. Our consumer base got broader than blacks. You know, we came out of an era where we served barbecue primarily to black people. We moved to New Mexico, and it broadened our customer base. And the social change in America broadened our customer base, and that gave us a huge customer base. And our East Central location, we've been at that one since '77. Is between Eubank and Wonderbow on Central Avenue as you head east toward the mountains. My brother Mike is the operator up there, him and his wife Judy. And at this location, it's myself, my wife, and my sister Ann. And between the team of us, we work as close as we can together, try to keep that product consistent, try to keep our service consistent.
The owner of Nina Farrell Hair Studio. You know, they have this saying of, I've never worked a day in my life. It's true, because I haven't. I've been in the beauty industry for 36 years, and I've loved every minute of it. I am a curly hair specialist. I've attended many classes and courses throughout my years of being a professional hairstylist. I've gone to Vegas, I've gone to Dallas, I've gone to Atlanta, and I've also gone to California to perfect my craft. What sets me apart from all the other salons is the fact that I have developed a personal relationship with my clients. It's the fact that I do give personalized attention to each client that walks into my door and sits in my chair. What's important to me is what's important to them. And sometimes what's important to them is that they have healthy hair, stylish hair, and hair that they can do at home. I've had some clients that have been with me over 30 years, and we've seen each other grow. My commitment to the beauty industry does not limit me just in the shop and behind the chair. It also commits me to the community of Albuquerque, New Mexico. I've done things like the CYFD, CEC, the Young Girls Summit, and also pre-COVID, I also would put on annually the hair show, where I would invite several different hairdressers and barbers to come to participate to showcase the talent that we have here. So that's always been a great thing that for participation for anybody that's involved in the beauty industry here in New Mexico. I'm also introducing my brand. My brand is cups, t-shirts, and tote bags. You can reach me at 505-710-0251. You can IG me, Instagram me at Nina Burton Farrell, or you can go to ninafarrell.com to make an appointment. Or you can come by and visit me, consultation, or come by and see my spot, see my shop at 6300 San Mateo Boulevard. Looking forward to seeing you.
We encourage you to become a member of the Chamber. You can actually find out about membership opportunities at our website, aagacc.org/membership. So we look forward to you participating and being a part of all of the activities that we do here at the Chamber. If you're interested in coming by to actually have a conversation about the Chamber, we are located at 3150 Carlisle Boulevard Northeast, Suite 111. Thank you for considering, and we look forward to your participation in our Chamber and the Chamber activities.
What's going on, everybody? We are back with our perspective, and you are now tuned in to our Black History Month episode, man. And guess what? I got the lovely, the amazing, the talented Miss Courtney Hampton in the building, and I could not have done this episode without asking Miss Courtney Hampton to come and do the single that I love the most, man. It's called Black Girl Magic. And in just a second, she's going to come back and perform Black Girl Magic. But first, I want to talk to Courtney a little bit. Courtney, what's going on with you? How you feel?
Ashley? I'm good.
All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you.
I appreciate you giving me the opportunity.
For sure,
This
for
is
sure.
exciting.
Thank you. Look, I'm glad she's here. I can't wait for her to perform this song. I personally love this song, man. and it talks about something with such a powerful message. You know what I'm saying? Black girl magic.
Yes, ma'am.
Man,
Yes,
Black Girl
ma'am.
Magic. If you don't know who Miss Courtney Hampton is, Courtney, tell them who you are. Tell people a little bit about yourself.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I sing, I write here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I am a native from here, Albuquerque. I am working on some new music right now. I have a new project in the works. Could be an EP, could be an album, could
Look, we
be
gonna take whatever she give us, huh? We gonna take whatever it is.
Could be a month, could be a few, but it's coming. I decided to take a little more of a personal approach with my music this time, and so, like we all do, went through some stuff, had to dig real deep a little bit, and I thought, what is the best way to heal myself and then potentially heal and help other people as well?
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. So yeah, I'm just, I'm working on that, and it's super exciting. It's raw. It's like it's different when you like have to revisit feelings that you thought you've buried. So hopefully whenever that tape is ready, that'll be as much of a blessing to other people as it has been to me. Yes,
and I'm excited about that. And if y'all don't know, Courtney Hampton is a mommy, man. And
yes.
shout out to baby boy.
Thank
I
you.
think that, you know what I'm saying? I think that post-baby, pre-baby is going to be so different in music because, you know what I'm saying, you go through things as a parent and you start to, journey through a whole different experience. And
absolutely.
So I'm excited to hear the new music.
Thank you.
After mommyhood.
After mommy, exactly.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Thank you.
I can't wait. I'm not even going to prolong this performance because I know y'all ready for it. I'm ready for it. And if y'all not at home ready for it, sit back, relax, and I got the amazing, the talented, the gorgeous Miss Courtney Hampton in the building, man. And she is here to perform for us Black Girl Magic.
Yes,
stay tuned. You watching our perspective, man. Let's go.
There was a flicker of light. That's when they saw her walk by. She was as dark as the night, with stars that shone in her eyes. The sun embodied in this woman, her whole being shone like gold. A strong fist she raised up in the air now, and all the power starts to unfold. It's that magic, that black girl magic, yeah. Oh, it's that magic, that black girl magic. Then what do you know? Little girls and women know their worth. They love their nose, their lips, and the curves that hold them close. Their gold skin constantly lit, almost as bright as the light that lives within. Calling all queens, take your seat, sitting in the throne of majesty. They try to break us down, but we can't be beat. They can't erase our beauty or our legacy. It's that black girl magic, that black girl magic, that black girl magic, yeah. Oh, it's that black girl magic, that black girl magic, that black girl magic, yeah. You're the continuation of a history with the power to fly high fearlessly. You have the voice to say important things. You hold your worth close to your heart with so much ease. Almost astonished, it's remarkable. They try to take your mind and kick your soul into a hole. But like the air, oh, still you rise, just like your afro touching the sky. Oh, this isn't ode to you. You got poetry flowing through everything that you do. You represent the power, too strong to ever cower to fear they've tried to put in you. Oh, you represent the power, too strong to ever cower to fear they tried to put in you. Oh, you represent the power, too strong to ever cower to fear they tried to put in you. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, it's that magic, that magic, that magic. Oh, it's that magic, that magic. Oh, calling all queens, take your seat. Sitting in the throne of majesty. They try to break us down, but we can't be beat. They can't erase our beauty or our legacy. It's that black girl magic, that black girl magic, that black girl magic. Oh, it's that black girl magic, that black girl magic, that black girl magic. Oh, yeah.
Back in Montgomery, during my growing up there, it was completely legally enforced racial segregation. And of course, I struggled against it a long time. I felt that it was not right to be deprived of freedom when we were living in the home of the brave and the land of the free. Of course, when I refused to stand up on the orders of the bus driver for a white passenger to take the seat, and when I was not sitting in the front of the bus, as so many people have said, and neither was my feet hurting, as many people have said, but I had made up my mind that I would not give in any longer to legally enforced racial segregation. And of course, that my arrest brought about the protests for more than a year. And in doing so, Dr. Martin Luther King became prominent because he was the leader of our protests, along with many other people. And I'm very glad that this experience that I had then brought about a movement that triggered across the United States and in other places. My mother was one. Well, my family, I would say. My mother, my maternal grandparents. I grew up with them. And of course, my mother was a teacher in the rural school, and she believed in freedom and equality for people, and did not have the notion that we were supposed to live as we did under legally enforced racial segregation. She didn't believe in it. Just by her attitude and her way she talked, and that we were human beings and we should be treated as such. Just the way I grew up, yes, she did. And of course, my grandfather had the same idea as well as my grandmother. Both of them were born before the emancipation, before slavery ended, and they suffered a lot.
There y'all have it, man. We had a great show, great episode, man, and thank y'all for tuning in. Again, my name is Ashley. I'm the producer of this show, but I had a great time, and I appreciate all our guests. Thank y'all for coming out. Shout out to Darian Allen and the investment. Shout out to Courtney Hampton. I appreciate y'all so much for rolling through and stopping by, sharing with us. And thank you to the viewers at home. Thank y'all for continuing to support, continuing to watch. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. It is Our Perspective ABQ. Same thing on YouTube, Our Perspective ABQ. If you can't find us, you gon' find us. I promise you that. Now, with that being said, I just want to tell y'all love From my family to your family to our perspective family, y'all have a great night. You dig. And always, it's Black excellence.